So what's going on, toxic gamers? We have yet again another disaster to talk about, fellers. How y'all doing, man? How my brothers doing? How my sisters doing right now? Because right now the Call of Duty BBC riders, Call of Duty D riders, the haters, the toxic gamers, everybody's coming together as one and dunking on Call of Duty. And even the homie Ink Slasher, what's COD looking like this, man? What else do you want? What else more do you want, Activision? What more do you want, Activision? You got the homie Ink Slasher looking like this. One of your guys that you constantly invite out, right? Like even the homie Ink Slasher was looking like this, man. Living legend. What else can I say, guys? I got a video that I want to share with you. Now I'm saying, if you're new here, do not subscribe. I post random stuff, guys, and in times like these I have to post random stuff because Call of Duty. Let me show you this. Like the video if this is not what you grew up with. Dislike the video if you like this, if you like taking it from the back. Pause. Now check this out. Call of Duty's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover looks set to cost up to $90 worth of Call of Duty points in order to obtain all the items. You want to know how many items? Because you want to know how many items are there? Because I'm certain like a lot of you are like, oh crap, like $90? That gotta be a lot, right? That got to be like whole lot. And some of you would be like, nah, alright bro, you gotta go. I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go. But check this out. This comment summarizes everything. Black Ops 6 whole game $70. 4 Ninja Turtles $90. It's only 4 Ninja Turtles, guys. Yeah, do you want to pay $90 for 4 Ninja Turtles? But every Ninja Turtle is different. Guys, come on, man. It's like a couple of digital pixels. like get one with that. But shout out to the homie Nero. Let's find out what else happened quickly after rolling.
Two really interesting bits of news to go over. One of them is Activision apparently is now open to fan feedback, and the other bit of news is Call of Duty just straight up lying once again about listening to fan feedback.
Love it. I mean, lying is their favorite thing.
I know the two of those are completely juxtaposed, but that's the Call of Duty franchise right now, man. Activision has been speaking out of both sides of their mouth for a while now, and frankly, it's just because they're scrambling. They're panicking, and all the videos and coverage you've been seeing aren't just for fun. That's genuinely what's happening with the COD franchise right now and what's happening within Activision. They don't know what to do, so let's just go ahead and jump into today's video. First things first, the big...
It's crazy that we're only in February and the homie's playing almost 6-year-old game, or 6.5-year-old game, bro. It's over.
It just came out today, and we've seen this all before, right? They make changes to the game that are objectively bad. Like anyone who would see it would just say, that's a terrible update, that's a terrible change. These are things that nobody asked for. And then the developers come out and say, oh, you guys don't like that? We're so sorry. We're going to revert that change because we value your feedback. It's a really scummy manipulation tactic, and they've done it before within Black Ops 6. Who remembers when they nerfed the directed mode in Zombies, where they made us wait nearly a full minute in between rounds because apparently fans were having too much fun, just for them to eventually revert the change?
Only Activision can do that. Yeah, fans are having way too much fun, so let's just go ahead and nerf. Yo, bro, why are we nerfing stuff in Zombies, bro? Like, it don't even matter, bro. It ain't even multiplayer, bro. Why nerf? Because in the past they've also, these twats, these bozos have also nerfed the ray guns, the wonder weapons in the past. Bro, who cares, bro? It's Zombies. It should be fun. Things should be crazy OP, man. The only reason they're doing it is because they do not want you guys to not spend money on microtransactions. They want you getting those gobble guns. They want you getting those. They want you like spending money and all that, bruh. And they definitely want gamers looking like this too. So yeah, that's what it is. That's why.
Like a day or so later. Well, they basically did that again. So here we see their statement saying that with Season 2 Reloaded, they were going to make it so if you got your loadout and died within Warzone, you could not get your loadout again from that same box. Like, what? Like, grabbing your loadout over and over is a core part of Resurgence, and it's even a big part of playing on big map, because if you die and you get brought back in, you need to grab your loadout to be competitive. This wouldn't be a problem if Warzone was a bit more like Blackout and everybody had to survive on ground loot, but this is Warzone we're talking about. Activision made the concerted effort to make loadouts a core part of the game mode, and then out of nowhere, they're just like, nah, go use a different loadout drop, because...
Yo, how many of you guys consistently, not like once in a while, but how many of you consistently play Warzone and actually love it? One in the comments if you're consistently playing and loving it, and if you do genuinely, hey, that's awesome, man. That you know what, at the end of the day, we're talking video games. I just genuinely want to know where people are at with Call of Duty, or in general. Let's just scratch the Warzone part. One in the comments if you consistently are playing Call of Duty right now and actually loving it. Two in the comments if you're not liking Call of Duty. Just let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple.
Reasons there's a bug or something like that. This, of course, was met with a metric ton of negative fan feedback from the Warzone community, and just a few hours later, Raven Software released this tweet here saying, "We hear you. The previously announced change to limit repeated loadout drop access after death has been removed from Season 2 Reloaded."
Nice try, Diddy, or I should say Raven Software.
It's so obvious what they're doing here, man. It was clearly a bad move. It made zero sense. Even for people like me who don't really play Warzone, I could even tell that was a bad decision. And I think we're completely out of conspiracy theory territory at this point. It's no longer a conspiracy. It's just fact. They're doing this shit on purpose. When there isn't a lot going on with the game, they make a really stupid change just so they can revert it and try to make themselves look like the good guys who listen to their player base. It's blatantly obvious. People are mad that Season 2 Reloaded does literally nothing for Warzone besides add one perk that encourages crouch walking.
Oh, nice.
So they tried to save.
Oh wow, how nice. Oh, here you go, man. Here's that teeny little perk that you guys love. Man, they had over 100 million people download that. 100 million people download Warzone, and they give, this is what people getting nowadays? One little perk, and they're making billions and billions of dollars each quarter. And this is what y'all suckers giving to the community. Y'all suckers out of your goddamn mind right now. One perk to the community of 100+ million players. Go pound sand, man. Get mama with that crap, bro.
Faced with this little switcheroo today, though thankfully it seems like everybody was able to see straight through their bullshit. The next bit of news I want to cover here today is Activision's new plan, their new effort, if you will, to save Call of Duty from its dwindling player base. They've tried the infinite double XP route, they've tried the event after event after event route. Nothing is working so far. So yesterday,
I think they need to bring those BBL bundles. That's probably what's gonna work. This is the only this is what's gonna work, because last time, man, I wish I could say psych. I know you guys want me to say psych right now, but guys, it's facts, bro. It's facts. Last time they had this. Last time they had the BBC bundles for them, right? And I guess they worked. They work. And now they need those bunda, they need the BBL bundles right now, and that's probably what's gonna work, and they're probably gonna bring it in. Desperate times require desperate measures, guys.
In their blog post, and I talked about this and teased it in a previous video, but I really feel as though this warrants its own separate video, they announced something called the Call of Duty Recon Squad, and essentially what this is going to be is it's going to be a Call of Duty focus group where fans can give feedback to the devs and basically be paid in COD points and skins. And no, I'm not joking when I say that. Here we see in the blog post, our commitment to community feedback remains unwavering and ongoing as we strive with our continuing mission, make our games social and fun. We truly value your opinions and—
Bro, like, y'all suckers are stupid, man. This is different kind of stupid. You got millions of people giving y'all feedback for free, and you don't want to take it. Pause. Take it. Pause again. But it's sometimes you have to take it. Pause. But like, you have to take it. You have to take it, man. You have to take it. Sometimes we gotta take it, but nah, on a real though, you got millions and millions of people giving you free feedback, telling you get rid of skill-based matchmaking, or at least nerf it. Or, you know what, in public matches, have skill-based matchmaking till like rank 35, or hell, make it till prestige 1, but once you prestige, then you have no skill-based matchmaking lobby. The noobs, the new players, and everybody that wanted to learn the meta of the game, they get to learn it through leveling up and playing the game, because when they play the game, they level up, and when they level up, that means they're playing the game, damn it! Like, come on, right? So, have skill-based matchmaking until a certain level, and then you got no skill-based matchmaking. Remove the cheaters! Remove the cheaters! And we demand content! We demand content! Skins are not content! BBC bundles are not content, damn it! BBC bundles are not content! BBC bundles are not content! Say it with me! BBC bundles are not content! Skins are not content! Skins are not content! We demand content! We demand... We demand content! We demand content! We demand content. Skins are not content. Come on now, man. It's a $70 disaster. $70 trash ass game in comparison to the past games. Now, I'll be honest, I said it before, I'll say it again. I did enjoy my time with it, but it's like, bruh, it's boring as hell. Like, I don't play it now. I played like once in a while and then I peace out, you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
feedback on what matters to you. With this in mind, and in addition to the usual methods of communication, our players will now have a new way to give their feedback. Introducing the Call of Duty Recon Squad. While playing Call of Duty, you may be invited to join the Call of Duty Recon Squad operated by Fuel Cycle. If you're wondering what Fuel Cycle is, I looked this up myself. It is going to be a community platform for insight and research, essentially. The Community Recon Squad is a Fuel Cycle research community that will be active throughout the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Call of Duty Warzone seasons. You'll have opportunities to provide feedback through surveys, online community discussion boards, and potentially be invited to focus groups. And best of all, any feedback you provide will earn points in the Recon Squad that you can redeem for Black Ops 6 and or Warzone in-game items. Fuel Cycle community research topics will be centered on recently released Black Ops 6 and Call of Duty Warzone content and many other topics related to Call of Duty. We're interested in hearing what you have to say about recent maps, modes, and other seasons.
You want my honest opinion? Like I said, get rid of skill-based matchmaking or have it till a particular level, and once everybody has reached that level, they get put in a random lobby, normal lobby without any algorithms. Okay, skins are not content. Do zombies justice, bro. Come on now, right? Like, damn, man. How many times you guys gotta gaslight people like that? How many times you gotta gaslight your community, bro? How many times you gotta, like, dick us down like that, man? Damn it, bro. We love taking it sometimes, pause, but not all the time, bro. Like, damn, man. You want honest opinion? There you go, man. Make zombies zombies again. Make Call of Duty great again. Have good multiplayer maps. Because the gameplay is solid, bro. Gameplay-wise, Call of Duty is good. Like, Call of Duty gameplay is smooth, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Call of Duty gameplay is smooth. Weapons are good, too. Attachment system is... Yeah, it's good. It's good. It bussin'. But the maps are trash. Skill-based matchmaking. Gotta go. Cheaters, hackers. Gotta go. Skins are not content. Right? Because, like, people are gonna play the game, and if they like it, they're gonna stick a little bit longer. But when there's no new content, then it's like, yeah, right? People gonna scur. People gonna peace out. This is not 1980s or the early 2000s or the 2010s now. It's no longer that. You need to drop content. And content in terms of microtransactions is not content because the majority of people do not have access to that content. All right? That's what it is. Yeah, like the video if you agree, guys. Like the video if you agree. Simple as that. This is like the feedback in a nutshell. And make good, solid, replayable multiplayer maps and zombie maps. Simple. There's
no content from our games.
Simple.
This fan cycle community is invite only, so you won't be able to forward this to any of your friends or family to have them sign up. So any invite you receive is just for you. All types of players are being invited. No matter the modes or number of hours you play, we want to hear from you. If you receive an invite from Call of Duty via the email related to your Activision ID, don't miss out on this chance to have your voice heard and score some in-game items as a result. This is honestly pretty interesting to me. It seems like Activision is looking for more feedback surrounding the content that they're putting into the game, and hopefully they'll also be discussing things like skill-based matchmaking and things with the anti-cheat, because those are the biggest problems within the Call of Duty franchise itself.
I mean, if the Call of Duty has plummeted so bad, they gotta listen now, bro. It's now or never, because once GTA 6 drops, it's over for these bozos, bro. It's over. I mean, it's still Call of Duty. It's gonna do decent. It's gonna make a comeback, apparently. Like, maybe not this year if GTA 6 comes out. If GTA 6 gets delayed, then okay. Then it's probably gonna do decent. But if GTA 6 comes out this year, then bro, like, it's over for these bozos. Then Call of Duty is probably gonna make a comeback next year because it's Call of Duty. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? Guys, if you do have Twitter, Instagram, I would love to have you there. It's SKizzleX. Same as my YouTube channel name. I would love to have you. It would be my pleasure to have you. Let's get back to the content here, boo.
Now, obviously, it's going to be invite only. You have to check your email to even find out if you're invited to this Call of Duty Recon Squad. And I'm curious to know whether...
Yeah, if you're invited, you want... Yeah, double check to see if you're invited to the Call of Duty Diddy party or not. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Call of Duty Recon party? Nah, man, it gonna be that Diddy party, though.
or not the people that get invited, whether or not they will be put under NDA, or whether or not the people that are in there can openly tell the rest of the community exactly what's happening on the inside and the topics that are being discussed. I mean, talking about the idea of having these discussion boards and things like that, like, I would love to be a part of that. I would give my feedback in a very constructive, like, non-attacking way. Like, I'd be very professional about it, but just lay out X, Y, and Z about why skill-based matchmaking is bad, why a functioning anti-cheat must be a priority for the franchise, and why AI needs to have much less of a stranglehold on the overall development of the game. Like, I think it'd be interesting to see what is going to be said within these focus groups themselves. But the thing is, the only people that are going to be a part of this are going to be your serious to straight up hardcore fans. They always talk about protecting the casual player base, right? That's why the matchmaking algorithm is the way that it is.
Yeah.
But do you think those average, like those super casual average fans that they cater the entire game to, do you think they're going to be checking their email to find out whether or not they're going to be part of like the Call of Duty Recon Squad? Like, I'm not sure that's something they're ever even going to consider. Like, who's actively checking the email that's associated with their Activision ID, for crying out loud? And also, if you see something from Activision in your email, are you likely to open it? Like, I know they're trying to get people to join this by offering essentially COD points and bundles and skins and stuff like that, but just, I don't see super casual players checking their email to find out about.
Yo, imagine getting paid in Call of Duty points and be like, oh my god, I got paid by Activision. Oh man, yeah, it's over.
This. In fact, they only mentioned it in a blog post. It's not like it's a trailer or a commercial or anything like that, like something a more casual fan would see. This was at the very bottom of the patch notes of a blog post for Season 2 Reloaded. Like, I don't see the casual player base knowing anything about this. Only the hardcore fans are going to know about this. Therefore, the feedback that they get will probably be pretty good for the Call of Duty franchise as a whole. Like, you're serious to hardcore fans. If you're going to ask them their genuine opinion of the game and the state of the franchise right now, they're going to be able to tell them, right? Now, some people might be put off by that. Some people might be like, well, I kind of want to get my free COD points. I guess I'll be nice. And I think that's what Activision's kind of banking on there. But I feel like a lot of people that get into this are going to straight up tell Activision what is wrong with the game, and Activision will be forced to see it. So that could be very interesting. Something I'm worried about.
I mean, they already know, bro. Like, they already know what people want, though. Like, damn. Do they... they're expecting something different right now, but they're not gonna get something different. They're gonna get the same old, man. Pause. But guys, check out this video on the screen, because apparently the stuff that's going on right now, bro, is insane. The homie Trump made some brand new patch notes, everybody. The new patch notes that came from the homie Trump. Shocking indeed. Check out this video on the screen, and I'll see you right there.